Hi, welcome to Dishin with the Dietitian. My name's Debbie Kravitsky. I've been a registered dietitian for over 30 years. I've helped many people reach their dietary goals, and I'm here today to help you to reach yours. Today, I want to focus on the role of carbohydrates. Carbohydrates consist of two groups, sugars and starches. Today, we're going to zoom in on the role of fiber. But before we do so, it's important to understand the role of carbohydrates. Many people say to me, should I go low carb, high carb? Well, carbohydrates are the cheapest source of fuel that we have. They are the preferred source of fuel for all your organs, the only source of fuel that your brain will use. The trick is to be selective in the type of carbohydrate that you include. So I'd like you to include carbohydrates that have a lot of fiber in them. Fiber is your friend. Fiber will slow down the absorption of food. That will keep your blood sugars nice and even and steady, and to boot will help you to stay full longer. So fiber, but fiber along with roughage in particular, is your friend. Fiber along with roughage is the number one thing that you can include in your diet to give yourself that healthy bacteria in your gut. That's going to boost immunity and help you to fight disease. What I mean by roughage is keep that fruit and vegetable in its whole form. Your mantra: be the blender. You be the machine that breaks that fiber down. I'd rather you have a whole fruit versus putting it in a juicer in the form of juice or a smoothie. Because when you put that fruit or vegetable in that juicer or blender, you lose the roughage. I want you to be the blender. I want you to be the machine that breaks that fiber and along with it the roughage, so that you can get the most benefit from your foods that you're including. Fiber is the undigestible portion of food. It's nature's broom. It's going to sweep through your intestinal tract, taking with it what it can along its path, and then excrete it. You want that sweeping to go on because it will take with it any potential carcinogens or cancer-causing agents. The trick is, as it's nature's broom, you need to build a tolerance for fiber. If you go from this segment and go and start to include foods that have a lot of fiber, perhaps you go and you have a big bowl of fruit and then a big salad, and perhaps for dinner you'll have a big plate of broccoli and a side salad and fresh fruit for dessert and that sweet potato that had a lot of fiber in it and you hate the skin. Well, if you're not used to eating fiber, it's nature's broom. It's going to go through you like a rocket. I'm going to know exactly where to find you. So instead, add fiber gradually as you build a tolerance and acclimate to fiber. You also want to make sure that you stay well hydrated, because you need to flush that fiber out. If you don't, that fiber will act like a sponge. It's going to bloat you, distend you. It's a very uncomfortable feeling. How do you know you're well hydrated? It's the color of your urine. Take a look. It's an automatic feedback mechanism. Your urine should be clear. You should be able to read a newspaper through it. The deeper the color, the more dehydrated you are. So go get a glass of water, go back, you're going to see right away the impact that water has on hydration. And that will be your guide as to whether or not you've had enough water or not throughout the day. I don't know about you, but I'm a volume eater. I love to eat, but I don't want to have to pay for it in terms of calories. So that's called caloric density. Caloric density means that you're going to ask yourself, does this food have a lot of water and fiber? As water gives you volume, but no calories in water. Fiber fills you up. So choose foods that have a lot of water and fiber. Fill half your plate with non-starchy vegetables. It's easier for me to mention the starchy vegetables as they're fewer. Peas, corn, potatoes, winter squashes. And remember the potatoes? That's why we're watching the sides, because they are calorie dense. Dried beans and lentils, not those. I want you to fill your plate with vegetables that have a lot of water and fiber. Things like string beans. Do you like asparagus, broccoli, and cauliflower? Look at all the water and the fiber in zucchini, spinach, tomatoes, lettuce, onions, cucumbers. I don't know anybody who gained weight from too much broccoli. So unlimited. If you're going to ask me, is there anything that I don't have to worry about that I can eat unlimited? It's these non-starchy vegetables, as long as they're not in a sauce. You need protein in a steady stream. You need it at breakfast, at lunch, and at dinner. So have at least the size of your fist, lean protein. You can have more, but have at least this. We'll get protein from fish, chicken, turkey, eggs, low-fat cheeses, tofu, lean meats, protein with each meal. Also, the fruits that are calorie dense: pears, bananas, mangoes, dried fruit. That means if they're calorie dense, that a little bit is going to give you a lot of calories. Here's an example. This is 60 calories worth of a banana. In contrast, if I go with the fruits that have a lot of water and fiber, things like watermelon, like its namesake, loaded with water. Any of the berries, peaches, plums, apples, oranges. Here's 60 calories worth of a banana. 1¼ cup strawberries are also 60 calories. You're going to be satisfied after you eat 1¼ cup strawberries, but you're going to go 120, 180 calories before you think you ate a banana. Go where you get more food for less calories. That's how you're going to manage your weight and stay on track. This has been Dishin with a Dietitian. Thank you for coming.